All right, time for a little video tour. Quarry Road. It goes out towards Old Skipback. There's a, I think, 10-acre field here that wraps around the back of the property. So it's a field on two sides of this property, and then one neighbor down there. A couple neighbors on this side, just two on the left side. And right at the bottom where that stop sign is the Perkiomen Trail, and then just past it, the Perkiomen Creek. So we really enjoyed that a lot. Pretty short walk down. So yeah, here's the house. There's two driveways actually. You'll sort of see that from the other side. There's a small barn outbuilding, and then there's our first garden that we had down there. We still have our asparagus there and plant corn and stuff like that. And then here's the second driveway and the garage outbuilding, and there's a little office in there too. So you can see around to the backyard, which is fenced, and we kept chickens back in there, so there's a chicken fence and sort of tucked under the trees. And I guess let's head inside. So here's what you see when you come in the front door. Try to back up as much as possible. We use this like a study. We had bookshelves and desks, and just was sort of a nice area for like almost like a big mudroom. You could also use it like a dining room if you want. There's a skylight in this room, and then that leads back into the kitchen. It's a nice bright view of the backyard. All these floors have just been redone and recarpeted, refinished, that is, on the wood floor. And then in here goes the eating area and the living area. We sort of liked the open concept. We had our TV right there, and chairs around the side, couch on that wall, and it was just it was a nice open feel here. We like that a lot. So that's the back door. It's propane, hot water. 2 zones, so this is the downstairs zone. And so here's the downstairs bathroom, which is actually a full bath, just with a shower and vanity and toilet behind the door. And then we have 2 rooms downstairs. We use this one like an office. There is a closet there, so you could use this as a bedroom. Likewise with this one, we don't consider either of these bedrooms. We didn't use them that way. This was our playroom, which was really nice to have a little bit of separation for a couple of different purposes right down on the first floor. So there's backyard, side yard, garage. All right, this is it's like a hall closet there. This is actually a closet because we don't have access to the basement, which is sort of, it's not a crawl space, but it's not finished, and it's stone floor. So, all right, let's head upstairs. One thing that a lot of these things, once you move, you realize you liked them and you didn't know it. Having a door just at the top of the stairs that separates the whole upstairs from the downstairs, we actually really came to like. We had a dog, or we have a dog. So for that reason, for noise reason, like if you have people over and the kids are up sleeping. So this is the upstairs bathroom. It's a 2-bathroom. So this is for all the bedrooms up here. And it's a shower tub. And get a little view of the neighborhood there. Can't quite see it. Spring Mountain's right over there. In here is the laundry. Back there is just like a work mechanical area, I guess you'd say. There's nothing back there other than the dryer vent. One thing we liked in this room, again, realized after we leave sort of, is that it's got electric heated floor. So never really, you couldn't, I don't know, maybe $5 a month or something, but it just gave that extra, because it's not primary heat, it's got the normal heat, but gave that extra warmth that was very nice. So this is the medium-sized bedroom, and nice big windows, lots and lots of light in this house. All the windows are Pella. Here's the closet setup. These are, because it's like a slanted, it's sort of a dormer here, but that ceiling up there is 9 foot. So it gives it sort of a, I think it's 9 foot. Yeah, gives it a better feel. That is a whole house fan that really, really works nicely. We love that, miss that too. This is the smallest bedroom. So it's fine for probably, we certainly, like as a nursery, we'd used it that way. And then for, you know, a kid's bedroom, we had multiple kids in the other bedroom. I don't think you'd want to put multiple in here, but again, really nice and bright anyway. And then back into the master. And the air conditioning here is mini split system. So here's the upstairs one, and then downstairs is like in the dining area. There's a skylight here, which, and this is actually the controller for the skylight. It's got a rain sensor, so you can leave it open, and then it'll shut itself if it starts to rain. And then, again, just sort of because of the way the house was built, it's got some humongously deep closets, 2 of them. And that's a help because, like I said, the basement isn't accessible from inside, and it's not really a good storage area, and there's no attic either. So we found lots of little places to have good storage. Back downstairs. I'll grab my shoes and head out the back. So I have a back patio here and a pergola that one of the jobs didn't do yet is staining that. So there's the stain, but this is a nice, like real nice area in the summer. And we would put a shade cloth on the top of that. I'll leave that here, but you might want to buy a new one because it's a few years old. So here's back of the house with 3 bedrooms, playroom, kitchen, dining. All right, lots of, now we're getting to the area that I need to clean more. Need to get rid of stuff that's still sitting around, but it'll be gone, don't worry. So this is like the chicken area. There is a gate here, and try to go faster this part because probably it's not as interesting. This is where we kept the chickens, and then we had a little door there, and they'd go out and feed there, water hanging from the ceiling. And then the other side was like potting, sort of like a potting shed kind of area. Still a lot of our stuff here. Soon enough. And then upstairs, we used this as storage for a while until we built the other outbuilding, but it's surprisingly big. Just to give a feel for that, I guess I should have turned on the lights. So, yeah. And we got, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 inches of rain in the last week, so there are some wet areas. Over in the corner here is one area that gets a little wet, and back further in the yard. This, I've put perf pipe through here over the years, so that stays dry pretty much in all conditions. Inch of rain's not a problem. So this is, I think about 3 years old. It's got a sandbox. The kids actually totally loved that. Would play under there forever. And then another garden. We were sort of moving our garden back here. There's blueberry bushes. Over on the other side there is where we had like our raspberry bushes and things like that. It's elderberry and a bunch of different fruit trees that really we just were starting. So we had a compost pile here, and all this is, so that's that field. It goes along the one side and it goes all the way around the back. I won't go all the way out here just because it'll take a while to walk back there, but it goes to the other side of that wood, so maybe, I don't know, 50 feet past where you can see the grass stop. And then we'll head back down to the garage, which also still needs to be cleaned out. So yeah, there's a sort of a view of the backyard. Great yard here, we really love that. And as the wind blows, great neighborhood too. Super neighbors. Some we'll be friends with for life, I know. So yeah, so this was built in 2010? No, 12, I think. So really tight. This, I've had a thermometer in here, and it will never freeze. It's really well insulated. Let's see, 2012. So yeah, and then there's an office here. It's even more of a mess, but it's you can see the walls are very deep. Like all 4 walls of this office are 12-inch insulated, and that could be out there all year, and it was very easy to keep warm. Almost just my computer and a fridge kept it warm.